Oh, this is awesome. Hello. Is that a bunny? I love bunny. Hello. Is it a Mr. Bunny or is it a Mr. Bunny or a Mrs. Bunny?
This is actually originally called Bummy.
Hi, Bummy. I want to hear.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I love talking to people from Australia. I love having a chinwag with them, as they like to say. I love that word, chinwag, because you're
we use that often.
Because you're wagging the chin when you talk. So tell me the story about the bunny.
Well, okay. So this was actually made by my grandmother.
Wow.
And yeah. So it's 21 plus years old.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. So yeah. Your mom had
so she
12.
She made it. Right? She made it from here to here. And then when I was born, she worked out how much longer the ears needed to be.
That's so cute.
That was exactly my height when I was born.
That's awesome. That's so cute. That's very cool.
And this bunny, as it was named later, went everywhere with me. I used to take it every time I went out of the house, every single holidays, everywhere.
Oh, you should do that now. You should take it outside. You should, whenever you go outside anywhere, you should take it out and see what happens.
Well, the last time it came on a big trip was when I travelled around Europe when I was 19.
Very cool.
So it still came. And then the maids would, do up the bed and all that sort of thing and put Bunny on the bed.
Funny. So you're from Australia?
I am.
Which city?
I was born in Sydney, raised in Melbourne, and then came back to Sydney.
Which one? Which city do you like better? Because I know the cities like to fight.
Oh, they do.
They love to fight. The Australian cities love to fight. So now you're connected to both. So which one do you prefer? Or if you want to say no comment, that's okay.
No, I'll go on a limb. I think because I was born in Sydney, I'd have to say Sydney. But the feel of Melbourne is very different, and probably one of the main reasons why I wouldn't go back to Melbourne is because it's called the Garden State.
Right.
And I am not good in spring with pollen.
Gotcha.
So I would basically sneeze my head off for 3 months a year.
So Sydney number one and Melbourne a close second. Except for...
But don't forget it's Melbourne, not Melbourne.
Melbourne? It's Melbourne?
Melbourne.
I thought, it's not the Melbourne identity? It's Melbourne.
No.
See?
It's almost like you say Big Ben. It's like Melbourne.
I like that. Thank you for straightening that out. So you had a story you wanted to tell me?
I do have a story, sure. So there was you asked somebody else something interesting that they've done, and I thought I'd give you a personal story that's interesting.
Okay, good.
So I had a friend back when I was in the workforce, and she was part-time as a secretary, and she wanted to do a course that she didn't have the money for. It was a accounting course by the...
Isn't that always the story? I want to do a course, but I don't have the money. Yeah, how to make honey. Okay, that's funny.
Yeah, exactly. So, and she was a single mum, 3 kids, and very, very independent.
Oh, wow.
And so it was not going to work for, her boss to just buy her the course or something like that. Mm-hmm. So I sort of thought outside of the square, and I thought, how am I going to help her but still give her pride and independence and that sort of thing? Mm-hmm. So what I did was I said, give me a list of about 50 people that are good friends with you, and then give me your phone.
Oh, nice.
So, and trust me.
Smart.
Yeah, so what I did was I rang 50 people in her phone, and I said, look, Shelley was her name. I said, look, Shelley wants to do this course. It's about $4,000, but she's a really great swimmer. Would you want to come to the pool, which was right near my house, the public pool, on 2 weeks from now on Saturday, and do a sponsor of a swimathon?
Well, that's very nice of you.
So we had about 30 people, and I'm just about to get interrupted by my youngest.
That's okay. I like kids. They're fine. Right. How's it going? What's your name?
What's your name?
I'm not telling you.
Oh, my God.
You're not telling me. Oh, you're one of those kind of kids. Okay, well, I was going to give you a bunch of candy, but not now.
You don't take candy from strangers, though, do you?
But I'm not a stranger. I'm talking to your mom.
All right, off you go. Go and kill your brother, will you?
Yeah. Hide the body in the back.
That's it. That's it. Yes. Anyway, and
great.
so so we had about 20 people there, and she had to do 22 laps to raise enough money with the people that were there. She was exhausted, and then we all went back to my house, and they all sort of put the money in envelopes and all that sort of stuff. And she raised the money, and she really felt like she'd done the work because she was so exhausted. Because the thing was, she couldn't stop. She had to keep going.
Keep going.
So
that's
yeah.
cool.
So yeah, it was a very cool experience. And so just now,
when everybody hears the story, you're gonna have a bunch of your friends coming up to you, giving you their phone, saying, "Hey, look, raise some money for me."
Well, you need some fundraising for your movies. So.
Yeah, we're doing good on that, though. We're doing good. We're having fun.
You're doing good on that.
Yeah, we're going to shoot that movie in Las Vegas in May. It's exciting. I'm excited. Wow. Everybody's excited. We're having a party. Yep. It's going to be great.
Okay, so maybe you need to do a climb-a-thon or a catch salmon-a-thon or something.
I'll give you my phone and you can call people and say, hey, look, Bobby's making a movie. You need some bucks. You need some bucks for the honey. So,
yeah, well, I know what I'm doing now. I've done it once.
I got to go. Okay, thanks.
What's going on? Okay.